This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, ABRP, Elbilmek, Kempower and EB Hub. Yo, what's up? This is Mercedes GLB. It's a GLC's little brother, except for that this is a 7-seater. So it's like the new and updated EQB I tested a couple of years ago. Also 7-seater, you know, similar size, but now we have 800-volt architecture, bigger battery, but also slightly more space and a frunk. So we're going to do a banana box test to see how much space we have now. The old was already pretty good. The new should be even better. And look at this nice big frunk. So we have the charging cables here. I'm going to remove them. And then let's see. Can we fit one banana box here? Oh yeah. Wait. How about two? That would be insanely. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It kind of fits, but now we can't close it, you see. But then what if you lay them down like this and then, oh, it's just a little bit too small for two, but at least one will fit. Great. The back looks very similar to before, but now it says GLB. I think Mercedes is moving away from the whole EQ name spacing. So yeah, open the trunk and you see we have lots of space because now we have the third row folded. So maybe we should test also, just for you guys, when you take out this and take up the third row to see how many boxes we can fit. It's like worst case. Wait. Yeah, okay, it's kind of clumsy. I need to go a little bit there. Oh, in the middle also. Okay. Oh, with the third row up, you get very little space here. I mean, this is only a 4.7 meter long car, you know? It's even shorter than the Model Y and, well, even shorter than Model YL. So, of course, you get not much space, and also in combination that the hood is relatively long compared to many more modern EVs like MEB platform, you know, like the Skoda, you know, the ID series. They have quite short hood, so that means not that much space in the back. And we're gonna cover this more in another episode. But look at this, it's for people without legs. Yeah, okay, maybe okay. The Skoda Peak is better there, yes, because it's actually a longer car. Here you can adjust the seats here. We're gonna also explore that once we start filling up. But let's now try worst case like this. We can open the lid and then wait. Can we remove some of this stuff? Hey, what the heck is this thing, huh? Some kind of weapon? Can we take out this part? It doesn't seem like. I mean, if it requires tools to remove it, then I normally don't do it. Seems like you can. Oh, well, there's an arrow there. Okay, this is really weird. Run one. In the shallowest trunk, you can fit two of these banana boxes. They are a little bit smaller than the other ones. So yeah, two small boxes, which means, I mean, maybe like a small travel stroller, or no, what do you call it again? A travel suitcase, you know, the one that can go into the flight cabin. Yes, it will be similar size as this. Two of those, that's pretty much it. You cannot even standing up like this, then suddenly it won't close. But I mean, what do you expect, huh? Since the car is only 4.7 meters, you see, it doesn't work. Since it's only 4.7 meters, then yeah, it's like det går med ett nödskrik. Maybe, you know, if you're just gonna shuttle all your kids to some kind of football match because you didn't pull out and you have 5 kids, then this will work for you on short trips. But very practical when you're gonna fold. Just do this, pull there. That's it, and then pull here and here, and then they are folded. And okay, we're gonna keep the cover off this part here. I couldn't remove it. And then what do we have here? We have cargo securing hook there and there, and then here's for the parcel shelf. Here we have a little shelf for the prisoner in the back. There and there. No USB, nothing. A small window to the world. That's it. Some speakers here, and of course safety belt. Yes, and then look. We even have some 12-volt outlet for, well, a cooler box? I don't know. Well, I guess if you fold the seats, then you have plenty of space for a cooler box. Okay, to measure how much space we have, Okay, so here you can recline for better comfort, where it's not that much laid back. But if you go church bench, it will click there, and that's almost 90 degrees, hence the church bench. But then you can do this, you can slide more forward. Wait, I wonder if I can then recline more. Oh, those sounds it makes. Well, okay, I didn't pull it hard enough yet. Okay, now it's still kind of like this, but you know, this could totally work. And on short trips from IKEA, or I don't know, I can do this. This is what I'm going to do to measure the maximum space in the trunk. Dude, look at this. I keep seeing this over and over again in many cars I test. I wonder if many car manufacturers watch my video, because is this a coincidence? We take 2 banana boxes, they fit perfectly there. Look at that. You take 2 more, they fit perfectly there. What? Wait, can you take? Okay, there we might have to jiggle a bit, but huh? How? What are the chances that they fit just perfect? Okay, here I need to jiggle a bit, but same here. It's like they designed it for banana boxes. Really? Okay, how many in the trunk this time? In the EQB, it was 12 boxes, which was pretty good. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 boxes, that is amazing. And we actually have to also count 1 in the front, so that's 14. Okay, but there aren't that many cars, especially not this length, that can take 14 boxes. You have like EQS SUV that has similar numbers, or other like bigger cars, you know. So this is amazing. You get so much space for just a small car. But yes, versus the EQB, then the GLB has increased a bit in the length. So then we have to try now, when we fold the seats, do we then also get more space? As usual, we try to put as many as possible in here. We have the height, not the length, but let me see if I can show you. But we can actually utilize this here. See, we're standing up, and then we're also utilizing the glass roof all the way up there. So this should be good. So the old EQB can take 25 boxes. Can this new GLB take more? Well, let's turn up the pitch and find out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
24, 25, 26, plus 1 in the front, 27. That is incredible. 2 banana boxes improvement. And then it's crazy that this only 4.7 meter long car can match bigger cars like the Audi Q6 e-tron, the Seeker 7X, or even beating the Model Y. Yeah, and what else is it? Okay, G6. Wow. So also better than the EQS SUV. Okay, but okay, that's maybe optimized for comfort, not space. But just to put things in perspective, that with a boxy car, you go in the height, you know, and you get plenty of space. Yes. So yeah, the only, I guess, minus with this car is that you would expect that since this is the lower version of the GLC, then the GLB should be a lot cheaper. Well, GLC is 860k NOK. This is 750k NOK. Model Y long range in comparison is 550k, and Xpeng G6, I think it's 460 only. So whatever, that's not the point. It's a 7-seater, and it's the Mercedes 800-volt architecture. Okay, anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.